doing great, everyone. Isolation and accept healing. You're doing great. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, energy cleansing. I don't even know how many people are doing that. I got to a point where I became so comfortable with the negative energy, I just put it out there that it was going to help me grow. And it's slowly working. I mean, I have my bad days. I woke up this morning and I was literally shaking like I had metal balls inside of me being swayed back and forth. But I'm good now. Yeah, I saw a face today that was it. That was it. And I got right up because I didn't want to. Tell me about the healing and the isolation, please, Madison. Oh, yep. I'll do it. Leap of faith. Let me try it. God damn it. Oh, this is that fool's journey. Maybe I'm supposed to be alone for a little bit. You know what I mean? You could definitely be a tarot reader or have a social media platform, but I believe that this is maybe staying off of it. And now that you're doing this, though, that you're isolating, you could be having opportunities come into your life. I would keep them a secret and don't tell anybody. Pisces, Aries, you're dealing with the darkness. Yeah, I'm finding opportunities during this dark time. It requires gratitude like a motherfucker. You're gonna have to. Somebody used to eat lobster. Is it a loss? Maybe I'm looking at it like this. Maybe there's something wrong with the lobsters right now and the universe is protecting me from it. Yeah, there's also someone that it could be so much worse. You're living in a shed or a barn, but this barn, this opportunity is for you to fix that shit up. You have so many things inside that barn, and even if there's a garage, but you have everything that you need in there to keep you busy. And you may be able to rent this thing out. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, you turn it into some shit like that, huh? And I would record it. I'm telling you, this is an opportunity to start a channel possibly. And every day, my advice is don't make them too long. Don't forget to pause when you feel like it's going to be a time of, where, how would you feel? If I feel like it's going to be boring for the next 15 minutes, learn about editing and everything. It's going to keep you busy. Creek. You may actually, what's this? Hold on. That's truth though, yeah. Do you have children? You may be the first one to incorporate, or I know there's probably people that do, but not many. I don't see many people who do this kind of stuff on social media that actually incorporate their children helping as well. And then it's going to help your kids learn survival skills. PW. TA. Pat. PW, TA, and TE. I don't know what's up with the pate. Someone used to eat that shit too. Yeah. It's just maybe look at it like I'm getting an opportunity to see how other people have lived. And this may actually be a better fit for me. Maybe this other way wasn't. I seemed discontent and bored. I started paying for everything to get done. And I forgot how to build shit. This is great. Shock block. You'll be able to teach your kids about electrical and stuff. I feel like you're very mechanically inclined. You just forgot. That's all. This could even be, look at this cat. That cat I was watching yesterday, Botanic. Anyway, you're amazing, bro. This reminds me of that tree. So you're amazing. I watched the whole video from start to finish. I don't do that often. Push to talk. Nope. a mode of cell phone usage where one holds the device in front of one's face. Yeah, you could even get your kids to record for you, and then you bond. It becomes a bonding thing. This is great for somebody. What? Pat and Pete. I'm tugging on my right ear. Wilson. It's been a long time since you've done something like that, or even done a family thing. If you have a wife, incorporate the whole family doing it. The wife can be the help, the cleaner up, the kid, you know, whatever it is, you'll make it work. I'm gonna pause this and make this a little longer. Stay tuned. Scrabble. Oh, they want me to start with Scrabble. That could be Scrapple too, I heard. Breakfast. I had them. Are they Bob Evans? Jimmy Dean? They're both amazing. The sausage patties yesterday. And I beat the shit out of them like I would of a steak. And they tasted even better. I took a weight, my 8-pound weight, and I beat the shit out of that meat before I cooked it. And I definitely could tell a difference. What's up with Scrabble? Law. The law. Hess. Tess. Set and law. All right. Tell me about this set, a new set of laws. This is Congress, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, something needs to be done here. That's what I'm feeling. Something definitely needs to be done. And this could even be with benefits. With everybody having their hand out, it's making people lazy. This isn't working out the way we thought it was gonna. This could even be homelessness. I know in some states or cities, they were, if they didn't already, they were, I heard, and I forget where, could have just been on YouTube. I don't believe everything I hear, but it seems like something that would happen though, is that they were going to start arresting people who were homeless for being homeless. And then at some point, you could do that if they're a menace to society. Certain people, it's their own fault that they're constantly having problems with housing. But, I mean, you start going around and just arresting people for being on the street is one thing, but you facilitating and playing a part in putting them on the street, that was the problem I had. I forget what video it was and what channel it was, but they were legit with the shit that they put out. Living outside, they put the word outside. Please tell me that you're not going to do this. Please tell me you're not going to pass laws where you're going to start arresting people for living outside. Now, I understand if it's how do you do that, right? Are you, as a government, though, are you putting back out what you should be for what you're taxing people? You can't raise taxes and then get angry. You raise taxes, but then the cost of living goes up. The hourly rates don't go up for pay. At some point, this isn't working. Yeah, and maybe because of these laws, did they pass these in some states and cities? Yeah, this is why nothing's happening for the people. I feel like people in Congress are losing. People in the government are losing because of this. And what's going to happen is things are going to flip. You see how this is flipped? You are going to wind up homeless on the street, and this new judicial system we call the people are going to wind up arresting you for being on the street. Be careful, this shit's going to, it's not working. And it's not, there are people who are still working and going to work and living outside. This can't happen. This makes me upset. It makes me angry upset. This is an entire family here. And they're sitting there and their kids are even asking for money, and I don't like this. Dope. You're just assuming that every person is on dope. You don't ask them about their story. There's nobody that speaks to these people with discernment. You have people who are good liars. You don't even speak to these people. I'm talking presidents, vice presidents, people who claim to care. You don't speak to the people. I mean the actual people in the cities. You don't go around, you don't fucking walk around, and you don't know what these people are going through. I couldn't even imagine being homeless like this. I mean, there are people who went from having their homes, their lives changed almost overnight. And now they're being forced out of their homes, they're losing their businesses. There's somebody who has a cord and they're literally ready to hang themselves. You're taking the man away from men for these men who actually took care of their families, and now they have to look at their wives and kids every day and feel like a failure through no fault of their own. I was thinking of running for president, I'm gonna be honest. These are builders and geniuses. This is usually who it happens to, unfortunately, and it doesn't matter what color your skin is, it happens to everybody. Religion? Is this talking more about religion in the courtroom? We don't ever see any result from these hearings. I don't. Does anybody else see anything in their neighborhoods? Unless it's a city that the senators and shit live in, nobody seems to care about others. Is this a family sitting there playing Scrabble, playing games? I'm trying to keep my kids' minds right, alright? They had to go to a homeless shelter or a place where they give out, they found Scrabble. Or we don't even play games anymore. It's just things are so different. If you're not keeping up with technology, it feels like, and this is even with businesses that have to keep up with shit. Like, there are men who are very good at having paper and filing cabinets. They don't want to learn all this shit online because they know how much hacking is going on. Some of these fucking people lost their businesses because they kept up with shit online for their business, and then they wind up getting hacked. I would be creating an entire squad for finding these guys and these women that are doing this and locking them up. There's nobody overseeing anything anywhere. Look, this is homeless. There's somebody here who had a home and a business, and now they're on the street. What's with the ashes? Oh, church isn't helping? I remember the one day, when the hell was this? I was down in Mayfair on Frankfurt Avenue, and I was talking to this homeless guy. Such a cool cat. I was going to the laundromat, and I had a conversation with him, and he was like, yeah, I just came from, I was at church, hungry, and there was a pregnant woman. Like, they don't give a shit. They just walk right past you and walk right in and walk right. This is church. You're supposed to be godly people, but I know what most of you are about. It's not all of you, I get it, I know. But there are too many, and then you give a very bad rap. But I feel like somebody's saying, we went to my own church, and they said they couldn't do nothing for us. BUWSFR. You're going to have something great happen to you very soon. I mean, real soon. It could be within the next few minutes. And GA possibly too. showed up at this exact moment. That's going to happen for you. Brick wall response. Wow. They're sitting there thinking about the system, education. Did I learn anything? How many years did I waste of my life? Now that I know about manifestation and law of attraction, I wish I could go back, because most of the shit that I wasted my time on, I didn't even need, and I'm concerned about my kids now. You know, I want my kids to have a different life. Did you hear that song, The Wall, and you listen to the words and you're like, damn, this shit is really true. Everybody who had this happen, I feel like you're waiting for me to say that, right? I'm sorry. Everybody who lost homes and businesses, and it was through no fault of your own. You're going to have some supernatural crazy thing happen, and you're going to know that, one, it's because I said it, and two, because you deserve it. Gusto. Isn't that Barack's word? Don't you use that word? Gusto. I'll be right back.
This is your victory. Now, I know you didn't do this just to win an election. I know you didn't do it for me. You did it because you understand the enormity of the task that lies ahead. But my main message is to the parents of Trayvon Martin. You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon. They had their entire lives ahead of them. Birthdays, graduations, weddings, kids of their own. Among the fallen were also teachers, men and women who devoted their lives to helping our children fulfill their dreams. So our hearts are broken today. It's the idea held by generations of citizens who believe that America is a constant work in progress, who believe that loving this country requires more than singing its praises or avoiding uncomfortable truths. It requires the occasional disruption, the willingness to speak out for what is right, to shake up the status quo. That's America. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Facts, evidence, reason, logic, an understanding of science. These are good things. These are qualities you want in people making policy. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, young, old, gay, straight, men, women, folks with disabilities, all pledging allegiance under the same proud flag to this big, bold country that we love. That's what I see. That's the America I know. Obama.
All I'm saying is something needs to change, and it doesn't seem like, and I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone, because I firmly believe that all the leaders are gone. I feel like they've been killed off a long time ago and replaced. All right, so keep that in mind, that these aren't the actual people. I believe that 100%. With that being said, though, there has to be people who recognize this and say, this shit isn't fucking working. Okay, it's not fucking working. There are too many people who aren't working, too many people who are hungry, too many people who are homeless. Maybe we need some regular motherfuckers in office. You know what I mean? We don't care about suits and speeches. We just want to see shit get done. I'm willing to run. Nowhere. Love you.